I am sitting on my floor filming because I want to. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Actually, I'm welcoming myself back to my own channel because it's been so long since I filmed. I really just wanted to hop on here and film this like everyday makeup look I've been doing for work and just like hanging out on the weekends. I haven't filmed in so long and I've just been really missing it, so I wanted to get back in front of the camera. And my friends and my family are always asking me when I'm gonna film another video, so here you go. Here's the next video. This look is super simple. Drugstore foundation, drugstore concealer, a lot of it's drugstore. Just like easy products that just make you look like an enhanced version of yourself, which is what I think everyone should be going for. But this is like my everyday go-to makeup look. It's super quick. I can do it in like 5 or 10 minutes. But I just wanted to share it with you guys and I really hope that you like it. So let's just get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is my favorite lip balm right now. It's the Aquaphor Healing Ointment Advanced Therapy. I had the worst dry lips throughout the winter and my friend Meg from work told me about this ointment and I've been using it nonstop and my lips have not been chapped since I started using this. So I think it is worth the $3 that you have to spend on this. And the second thing is to prep my skin. So I think skincare is so important and I'm really happy that I just discovered like a few products that make my skin feel really good throughout the entire day, make it look more hydrated, and I'm noticing a huge difference in my skin already from using certain products. My two everyday products that I've been using nonstop are the Summer Friday Jet Lag Mask and then the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. These are like my go-to skin products right now. Summer Friday's Jet Lag Mask is supposed to be like a hydrating mask, but I actually use it as like a moisturizer. So when you use it as a mask, you just put a thicker amount on and let it sit for 10 minutes and you can wash it off, or you can just rub it into your skin and let it stay. So knowing that I can just rub this into my skin, I don't need to remove it. I just like to use it as a moisturizer, especially since you can put it under your eyes. I love that. So I put this on every single day. I don't use too much because it's expensive. So I use like a pea-sized amount. And I'll just put it all over my face. This is my favorite tea right now. This is like the peach honey tea from Target. It's like the Target brand. It's so good. Okay, so once that mask kind of sits into my skin and starts getting a little bit more tacky, I'll go in with my everyday moisturizer. So the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion is amazing. Like this is my favorite moisturizer I've ever used on my face. And I've used a lot because I have drier skin. Gentle on the skin, hyperallergenic, and non-irritating. And I have a very irritated body in general. I'm allergic to a lot of things, so the fact that this doesn't break me out or make me super red, I love it. This is the primer that I always use. Like it's my hands down favorite primer ever. And this is the HangoverRx Too Faced Primer. It's super moisturizing. I love it. It smells like coconuts. So I just take a squirt of that and then I just put it all over my face, under my eyes, and then I just let this soak in. Kind of the same as like my moisturizers. Okay, so now that the primer has soaked into my skin, I am going to start off with a highlighter. And I like doing this like on my more natural days when I have a lot of dewy products on my skin. And this is the ColourPop Lunch Money Super Shock Cheek Pearlized. It's incredible. I love it for like a natural highlight. It looks like this. So I just take it on my finger and I place this kind of like on the high point of my cheeks. A little bit under my eyebrow. Kind of where I want it to pop through when I put on my foundation. That's where I'm just placing it. And if you see like redness on my eyebrows, I just had my eyebrows waxed a few days ago and my lady used something different on my skin and I have super sensitive skin, so I broke out immediately. Like right when she was putting it on me, I could just tell my brows were like swelling. I was like, crud. This is not good. It usually doesn't happen when I go there. I go to Urban Wax in Tanasbourne, if anybody around here is wondering. But, my lady is awesome. I go and see Lindsay and she's great. Randomly yesterday, I picked up the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation out of my drawer. And I have the shade 110 and then 220. So obviously I wear this when I'm more tan in the summer. And then this when I'm pasty and white in the winter, which is like 8 months out of the year. So I just mixed these yesterday and it ended up being a pretty good match for my skin. I don't like self-tan or anything. I just embrace my paleness in the winter. I don't really care. But this is kind of what I do on the back of my hand. A little bit of the darker shade and then most of the light shade. So lately for my foundation, I've been using a brush and this is from EcoTools. This is just like their Kabuki foundation brush. But I just like to press it into my skin. But it has the best smell ever. It just smells so good. Okay, so now that my foundation is on, I'm just gonna take my Real Technique sponge and just kind of like blend everything in once again. And then soak up any of the excess product that I did not press into my skin. This isn't meant to be like super full coverage. This is just like an everyday light coverage makeup. I'm going to be mixing the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 10 with the Maybelline Fit Me Light 10. What? And then I'm just gonna take my sponge that is damp and blend that in. So I wanna start doing more videos because I miss it so much. And I just decided that like I need to start doing things that make me happy. Like I'm not necessarily doing these videos because I want to be, you know, like a YouTube star and make a ton of money. It just makes me happy and I'm not claiming to be an expert or, you know, a professional makeup artist because I'm not. It's just something that makes me happy, so I want to do it and I want to share it with the people that I love, which is like my friends and my family who like to watch these videos. So I'm just hoping that I can start doing this more often, which I know I will because I'm fully capable of doing that. But I just want to get back to it because it was so exciting when I was filming a few years ago. It was just like an adrenaline rush. Like everything, I've been watching YouTube for so long, so like before it was even cool. So it was really fun to like be on the other side of it and, you know, film and edit and just put my energy towards something that I really like to do. So anywho, that is why I am filming again randomly. I've had my friends and family asking me to do it and I've been wanting to. It's so easy to like hold yourself back sometimes. I actually got this book, Big Magic, and I've been reading it in the morning and it is so inspiring. So when I started reading it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start filming again. I'm gonna do makeup and put videos together because that's what inspires me. Like I love doing it. It's so much fun. If I can like help somebody or inspire them in a different way for their makeup, like that is what makes me feel good. And I love doing people's makeup. I don't necessarily get to do it that often, but it just makes me happy. This book really inspired me and it lit a fire under my butt to pick up the camera, pick up my makeup, and sit here and chat with you guys. So if you need a good read, I suggest picking this book up because it's amazing. I'm gonna take the ColourPop concealer again and then highlight some of my face, down my nose, a little on my forehead, and blend that in. I have been using my Anastastia contour kit to set my concealer. I'm going to just pick up like this e.l.f. brush that's tapered and then take the banana shade and the lighter shade and then just pat that under my eye. I bought a new eyebrow brush today and I already lost it. I don't know where it went. I've been using this one from Morphe for like 2 years and I just wanted one that was a little bit of a thinner angled brush, but I lost it. I mean, oh, I found it. Ha! I didn't know I put it in here. Cool. So anyways, I'm way too excited to be finding that. This one's a little thinner so you can be a lot more precise where you're placing the product. So I'm gonna use my new one and then I'm gonna use my old spoolie. I am still using the same brow powder I've always used, which is the City Color Bold Brow. So now I'm just gonna dip into this darker shade and start filling in these sparse areas. Just like to brush through them. The brow gel I've been using is the NYX Control Freak, and this smells kind of weird, but it works for my brows. This is my favorite part of this makeup look. This BECCA Khloé Malika palette from BECCA is amazing. It has 4 products in it. So it has a highlighter, a lighter blush, a darker blush, and then a bronzer. That's like it's really glowy, but it actually is a matte bronzer and I love it. And I'm just gonna take my angled bronzer brush and I'm just gonna bronze my cheeks. This makes your skin just look like sun-kissed, like you just got back from vacation, and that's what I always want my skin to look like. Same bronzer and literally just dust it on my eyelids. So next is the blush. I'm going to take this darker shade and this lighter shade, because why not mix it? And I really like blush, so I go in. Dust it over my eyes, kind of down my nose. I like to just connect everything, like make everything look really cohesive. Next is the highlighter. So I love this part of the makeup look. I watched somebody's video, I forget who it was, and they kind of started their highlighter like at the top of their brow and worked it down into like this C shape, and it just looks really natural. Like when the light hits it, it just looks like your skin. This is my favorite highlighter brush. I have no idea what it is. I don't even know where I got it. I've had this brush forever, but it has just like these really wispy ends, and I just love the way it applies my highlighter. So I'm gonna take this highlighter, which is the Glow Up. It's a soft focus highlighter, and I'm going to start at the top of my brow and then work it down right here into my cheek. So I'm kind of keeping it like in this C position, and I just think it looks really natural when the light hits you. Like that's where your face would be gleaming, right? This is kind of my new way of doing my highlighter. I'm not just gonna be like, So this is a gorgeous shade. Can you guys see that? It just looks glossy. I put so many different powders, bronzers, blushes, everything on my face. Now I want everything to melt together. So I'm going to use, where is it? My favorite face spray the last few months, which is the Bodescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. I love this stuff. I seriously have another bottle at my desk at work, and I just spray it on my face whenever I want to. It's amazing. That was a lot. When it's still damp, I like to take the end of my sponge right here, this part, and just kind of go over all my face makeup. Kind of pat it all in. Because I don't want any like marks from the spray, but I also want just everything to kind of blend. My favorite mascara at the moment, because it usually changes every other week. But this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I just like the separation it gives my lashes, and I have pretty long eyelashes, so it's hard to find a good mascara that works. So I'm just going to run this through and focus it at the root of my lash. Kind of just wiggle it up. And don't worry if you get mascara on your skin. The best thing to do is to let it dry and then take a spoolie and flake it off. You just have to have patience, which I usually don't have, but it's better than smearing mascara all over your face. That's worse. But next I like to go back in with this highlighter and just place the highlighter on the inner corner of my eye to make it brighter. See that? Ooh, yeah. And then I'll just add a little bit more to the high point of my brow. So I just went and grabbed this Buxom Rose Julep lip gloss. Full on lip cream. It's glossy, so that's kind of my vibe I'm going for, like hydrated, glowing, glossy. I don't really want anything to be really matte, so this is just gonna add a hint of color to my lips. Okay, this is the end of the video. Congratulations for making it this far. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I'm really excited to start filming more, so let me know what you want to see. I want to do like a Q&A and some other makeup looks. Now it's time for me to go get pizza because I promised myself I could have pizza if I filmed today, and I did. I'm so excited, so peace out. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.